It was brought to my attention today that our friend AUSSIE COSSACK from the AUSSIE COSSACK channel was arrested today. Now, you might ask, why was he arrested? What crime did he commit? Did he harm somebody? Did he threaten to harm somebody? Did he do something dastardly? Did he steal somebody's property? Did he damage somebody's property and not pay for it? No, 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 and no. No to all the above. Well, then why was he arrested? Why was 100% of his freedoms taken away? Because AUSSIE COSSACK allegedly did not obey an edict of a politician in a public place. Allegedly, he wasn't wearing his ritualistic shame muzzle when he should have been, where he should have been. A couple days later, which is today, they issue a warrant for his arrest. I'll post that video in a link under this video right here so you can take a look at it and you can support him because he's got a lot of support links. But here's, I don't want to wear this out, but we're all AUSSIE COSSACK. Do you want to be free? I mean, that's the bottom line. I don't care if I'm talking to Australians, New Zealanders, people in Canada, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Japan, China, America, it doesn't matter. I'm talking to my fellow human beings. Do you really want to live in a world where if you don't obey the edict of a politician specifically in a public place, then the law enforcement class has the right to take away 100% of your freedoms? Is that really the world that we want to live in? I don't. I don't. I'm AUSSIE COSSACK. I wouldn't want that happening to me, because if they take me and they put me in jail, then my family won't do so well. It's just me providing for my family. I don't have a fallback plan. I don't have a safety net, just like a lot of you guys don't. So it infuriates me to no end that a human being with a costume, a badge, a utility belt, and the alleged authority of the state thinks that they have the right to do what they did. I'll play a little bit of this video right here.
I've been arrested, I'm being escorted. The AUSSIE COSSACK is under arrest. Sergeant Kingston is following through on his threats. He promised to get me. Guys, keep the comments coming. If you have a complaint about what you don't like, you can call Burl Police Station, and you can call the LECC or the commander, make a complaint on my behalf. I'm a political prisoner. How you going, neighbours? AUSSIE COSSACK being arrested again. My fellow Australians, this is democracy manifest. This is what happens when you speak up against the government. And the police state of New South Wales is showing its true colours. Gladys has resigned. Do you want to search me as well?
You already searched me.
Get in.
Baby, I love you. I'll see you soon, my love.
Now, AUSSIE COSSACK has a really good attitude about this whole thing. And his wife seems like she's a trooper as well. But here's the deal. The world we're living in is a world that doesn't want to be recorded. They don't want you to know the misdeeds of the politicians and the law enforcement class and the lobbyists and all the people who fund the lobbyists, namely the big farm guy. And this wearing ritualistic shame muzzle thing, hey, you're free to do whatever you want to do. As I've said many times before, it's not so much the badged, power-tripping law enforcers and the political parasites who want to rule that's the problem. Those aren't really our major problem. The people who want to rule the world are not our major problem. Our major problem are all the sheep out there who just submit and roll over and play dead and just comply, who want to be ruled. Because there's a lot of people out there, maybe some of you watching this video right here. Maybe there's some people watching this video who are like, hey, I'm fine with that. He became a public safety threat. He didn't do what the politicians and the authorities told him to do. He knew what the rules were. He probably did a little risk-benefit analysis in his old little noodle there, and he went ahead and did it anyway. So whatever he got, he deserves. That's upside down world, man. That is upside down world. I don't want to live in a world like that. And what we got to do is we got to fight for each other. I got your back. And you got to have my back, or this thing doesn't work. The price of freedom is and will always be eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. And that's what's happened. People have secured their own oppression by just submitting to the authorities. You cannot now, and you could never, compromise with tyrants. If you compromise with tyrants, don't be surprised when heavy-handed tyranny comes barreling through your door at 3 o'clock in the morning to take you away. They're coming to take us away. They're coming to take us away. It ain't just happening in Australia. It's not just happening in New Zealand. It's happening everywhere. It's coming to America. It's here in America. And all these law enforcers who are like, I don't want my thin blue line gang members to have to submit to a mandate. I'm going to stand up against that. Then why a year ago weren't you standing up for us when our businesses were closing? When our pocketbooks were draining? When we couldn't make the rent? When we couldn't pay for food? How come you weren't standing up then? So now they're going to, you know, these badge law enforcers in the United States are going to stand, well, we're against the mandates. Yeah, well, I'm in your corner in that regard, but how come you're not in our corner? How come you're still foisting on us the war on drugs, which is not the war on drugs, it's just a euphemism, it's a war on people. How come you're still waging war against your own people? So AUSSIE COSSACK, as far as I know, as of the recording of this video right now, is in jail. I'm going to leave you the link to his video, and under his video are some links if you want to support him or if you want to reach out and give him a comment of encouragement. I'll tell you what, guys, and if all I got was your likes and shares and comments, that makes my day, man. You have no idea the fire that you kindle when you leave a constructive, positive, encouraging comment. Even if it's a comment of criticism, you know, people who do it in kindness, it's like, wow, that's refreshing. Okay, I missed it on that one. Somebody did that to me. Two guys did that to me yesterday on Twitter, and I was like, oh man, I was in a hurry, and I posted this video, and looking at it later, it looks like it had been edited to say a certain thing, which I won't mention here. But, you know, the reproofs of correction are the way of life, man. That's what it's all about. I'm on this journey to help you and to help my family and all the people that I care about in my zone of influence. You're the same way. We help each other along in this journey. We got each other's back. Ain't nothing better in life than that. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and I will see you guys in the next one.